This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Camavinga. Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Rabiot. And here's Dembele. An early chance there, first of the game.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Spence, that's a delicate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hernandez. Cherki. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cherki. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Olise was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bellingham. Gehi. Rice. Gordon. Spence. Gehi. Spence.
Gordon really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Olise with the short one. He's in, he goes for a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Mbappe really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
And it's been taken short. Gusto puts a cross in. Now it's Foden. Kane, out to the left it goes. Over to the left. Crossed into the middle. And that has been cleared. And it's Rice. Very nicely done. Nicely shaped cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Gordon. Played into the... climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Rabiot. Upamecano. Hernandez. And it's played forward. Cherki. Rabiot. Played out to the right. Gusto. Oh, nice touch. And here's Elise. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Stones shifted upfield. Yehi. Rice. Spence. Yehi. Rice. Spence. Yehi. Spence. Yehi. Rice. Throw it. Rabiot. Konate. Rabiot. And it's Gusto. Cherki. Gusto. Aim forwards. Spence. Rice. Now he's got space here. On behind for a goal kick. Rabiot. Upamecano. Camavinga. Cherki. Camavinga. Forwards and with intent. That's a throw. Foden. White.
England, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Gusto. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. And here's them. It's Dembele! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
You can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Stones. France have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Upamecano, Camavinga. France out in front with an early advantage. Rabiot looks to the other side. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Camavinga spread out to the left. Kane. Now it's Foden. Now it's Kane. And it's been played through. Foden. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice. Spence. Oh, that's nice. Bellingham. Bellingham! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
England really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Mbappe chasing after it. And it's Dembele. Played into space out wide. Hernandez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So, what can they make of this? That's really well manoeuvred. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Stones gently done. Rabiot. Camavinga. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Moved on forwards. Konate. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Oh, good spread. Spence does really well to win the ball there. Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham. And here's Foden. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Foden really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cherki. And it's Gusto. And here's Elise. And it's played forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's picked out the run. That has been cut short. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hernandez. Cherki. Cherki. That's an imaginative pass. Gehi gets rid without sophistication. Rice. And back to the keeper they go. Foden. White. Stones. Stones gently done. Rice forwards and with intent. Gordon, and that's aimed into the middle. him sprawling. Ball is over the line. And it's Gusto. Plenty to aim at here. Now it's Olise. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gusto. Now it's Dembele. Gehi gets good distance on it. France have got it back and they'll have another go. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Konate. Cherki. Olise. And here's Dembele. Out to the right. Rice getting this one clear. Rabiot. Cherki. Really well manoeuvred. Now it's Kane. Bellingham. And it's White. And here's Foden. Lovely. It's Kane! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Konate shifted upfield. Rice. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Upamecano aimed forwards. Olise. Spence gets over and intercepts. Now it's Gordon. Now it's Gordon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Upamecano. Rabiot. Gusto. Cherki. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. Dembele! And it's played forward. White. Bellingham. White. Defending was strong and firm. Mbappe. Mbappe. Well read. And the danger is averted. And now the breakaway. And it's Kane. Upamecano cuts it out. Upamecano. And the keeper's got it again. Konate. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Cherki. Oh, good spread. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. We're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Anderson. Moved on forwards. Spence. Cherky. Played out to the right. Rice, gently done. Well, they could break here. That's been slipped through. Showing good feet. And it's Spence. Can he finish? That has been knocked clear. And he's following up. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Strong running down that left flank. Nice physical challenge. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Upamecano played towards the other side. Kane. Rice. Muscular approach does pay off here. And they can counter here. Rabiot played out to the left flank. Mbappe. Nice control. In it comes. Looking for a corner. Punched away. And it's Rabiot. Olise. Kane. Chance here to counter. Foden! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Foden clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rice goes short. He can get that clear. Foden. And here's Kane. Goes for the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Konate. And he goes cross-field. Hernandez played into space. Spence can get it clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Olise played in. And it's hoisted clear. Back into the middle. Camavinga. That is good strength. Mbappe. Foden gets it away. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Camavinga with the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's the chance to counter. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Hernandez. Upamecano. Camavinga. Mbappe. Olise. Gusto picks it up now. Stones tries to clear. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Cherki. Stones clears it away. Camavinga, done delicately. Spence tries to clear. And it's Gusto. Lofted in. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Rice shifted upfield. Now it's Kane. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Bellingham. Proves too strong. Rice. Gordon. Gordon. France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Spence. Rice. Out to the left it goes. That's very neat. Purring through the gears. Decent chance! And that has been cleared. Upamecano. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rice. Great ball if he can get there. Gordon. Nice physical challenge. Konate gets it clear. Now it's Olise. Dembele. That's a throw. And it's Gusto. In again. White attempts a clearance. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's Olise. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. So what's your view on that goal then?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down. France are doing very nicely, thank you. You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Olise. Gordon. And that's been won straight back. Gordon. Picks it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Rice, spread out to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Gordon, this time surely! And it's hoisted clear. Dembele, charging forward, the ball at his feet. Konate, Camavinga, Gusto, Camavinga, Konate, forwards and with intent. And it's Gusto. Tries a measured ball. Cherki. Camavinga. 2 minutes to be added on. Cherki. And he cuts out the supply. Konate. Gusto. Upamecano. Hernandez. Cherki. Camavinga. Cherki. Ambitious ball here. And he's there to clear it. Camavinga. Bellingham. And there's the half-time whistle. To review the first half.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
France in control at half-time, 2-0.
Chers spectateurs, veuillez vous munir de vos billets car nous allons procéder à l'annonce de numéro gagnant de la tournoi de Lyon.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And it's White. White drives forward on the overlap. That's tidy. Foden. Spence. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And the counter is on. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Rabiot gently done. He's through here. That's Dembele. Dembele. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rice. Spence. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Gehi. Bellingham. Spence. Great run on the overlap here. Crosses it in here. Oh, that's overhit. Hernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Stones. Now it's Gordon. Cherki. Upamecano. Hernandez. Hernandez shifted upfield. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Dembele. It's a loose ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rice. Spence. Rice. Rice chooses to go cross-field. White. Now he's off and running. Rice. Aim forwards. Great work on the overlap. Time to deliver. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, sweet feet. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's had a crack. Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Spence. Can he latch on to this? And claimed it back swiftly. Yehi. And it's played forward. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Cherki. Camavinga. Konate, played over towards the opposite flank. And they've got a throw. Anderson. Bellingham. Stones. Anderson. Now, what about a counter-attack? Danger averted for now. Gusto. Now here's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Rabiot, out to the right. Rabiot played out towards the right wing. Now it's on these. He's having a shot! Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Bellingham. Anderson. Stones, and he goes cross-field. Spence. Rice. Gordon. Rice. Gusto makes the interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Dembele, just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Bellingham. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rabiot concedes a free kick for that. Gehi tries to thread one through. Gehi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gordon, over to the left. That is lovely. And here's Kane. That's going to go a long way. Stones have it back and can go again. Looks to the other side. Oh, Red, nice interception. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Gusto. And it's Rice. Spence looking to get on the end of this. Camavinga moved on forwards. Elise. And here's Dembele. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Elise. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Corner then. They've played it short. There are a few waiting for it. Elise's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Olise plays it short. It's run loose here. Foden. Now it's Kane. That's a cute ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Camavinga. Bit too much weight on the pass. Konate. So we've reached the hour mark. Cherki. Rabiot. Calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Upamecano. Hernandez. Ah, he's given it away. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Spence. Gordon. Now it's Gordon. England have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Rice goes short. Hangs in across. And out it comes again. Gordon. Oh, such a clever touch. Foden. Great chance! Hernandez getting this one clear. England have reclaimed it. Foden. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Kane certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rabiot. Konate, aim forwards. Olise. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yehi. Rice. Yehi. Rice. Gordon. Lovely feet. Can he deliver? Overhit and out of play. Camavinga. Rabiot. Foden. Now it's Kane. That's good play. And he's had a shot! Same again, same outcome.
England really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Rabiot. Gusto. Yehi cuts out the pass. Gusto. And it's played forward. And it's Gusto. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And the keeper has it. Stones. Foden. Stones chooses to go cross-field. Now that's well seen too. Belling. Rice. White. Gordon. Mbappe. Camavinga. Upamecano, gently done. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga, forwards and with intent.
Stones, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Yehi. White is onto it in a flash. Foden. Belling. That's really well manoeuvred. Kane. And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's very good running, man. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Elise. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. White can get it clear. Gordon. White. And here's Kane. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And that really is so impressive.
Spence, well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
England get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Camavinga. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Played towards the other side. And here's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. White. Belling. Anderson played out to the left flank. Gordon. Played out wide. Looking here to chip it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Rabiot. Bellingham. Bellingham played through into space. Gordon. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Kane. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. They've played it short. He is just caressing the ball. Anderson. Out to the left it goes. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Olise. Olise. Knocks it out wide. Rabiot. Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Stones shifted upfield. And he goes cross-field. Oh, can he get onto this? Spence. And he's managed to get free.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. We expected better, and so did he. Anderson. And it's Kane. Stones. Olise, probing pass. Bellingham getting this one clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Spence. Oh, played through for the wide man. Rashford, and he's certainly onside here.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, played right into his path. And he's onside. This might spell danger. He's had a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rabiot. Gusto. Olise looking to run onto it.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Rashford. Kane spread out to the left. That'll be a throw. Anderson. Foden tries a deft little ball. Hernandez clears it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Spence makes the interception. Receives it in a good position here. Rashford, oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Camavinga. Konate. Rabiot. Konate, aim forwards. Upamecano. Anderson. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. And they've got rid. That'll be a throw-in. Hit into the middle. Upamecano getting this one clear. Anderson. And it's Kane.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Spence chips it through.
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Upamecano. France moments now away from seeing this one out. Upamecano into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Olise! Gusto gets a cross in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Bellingham. Foden.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
And here's Rashford. And it's Rice. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Really well cleared. Rice. Final seconds, this has to be it. Played out to the right. Foden. Deftly away. Rashford. Cleared without complication. Rice chooses to go cross-field. Bellingham. Anderson. Upamecano gets over and intercepts.
England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's Bellingham. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
White. Deep into stoppage time. Rashford played out to the left flank. Rashford. And that has gone horribly wrong. Rabiot. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Konate. Gusto. Rabiot. Upamecano. Hernandez. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rice, gently done. Mbappe. Upamecano. Hernandez. Upamecano. Mbappe. Gusto. Rabiot. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Anderson. And that's that. France proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think